Welcome to the show, everyone. It's the Crypto Alert coming to you from New Zealand, bringing you this April 20th edition of what is happening in crypto. Thanks to the good folks over at Cryptonews.com. Bitcoin, $8,266, up 1.2% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum on a ripper up to $563, up 7.62%. Green all across the market. Seems you could throw money at any coin this week in the crypto market and potentially be winning. Unless, of course, the coin happens to be Verge, which is down 20% on the 7-day, and Smart Cash taking about a 12% dip in the last 24 hours. Big news from Huawei. Huawei unveils Hyperledger-powered blockchain service platform. That is a massive announcement because Huawei is one of the world's largest mobile providers and a massive force in the space. So this is a very interesting announcement indeed, and we'll certainly be watching with anticipation to see what exactly that rolls out to be and how that partnership really forms up moving forward. Venezuela's Petro crypto has been awarded the Satoshi Nakamoto Prize. Apparently that's a thing. Now, not only is the Satoshi Nakamoto Prize a thing, it's also given out by the Russian Association of Cryptocurrency and Blockchain in a ceremony that was held at Moscow's World Trade Center. Now, this is unsurprising given that the Russians obviously would like an alternative to trading oil in dollars as well. So they've also been investing in the Petro too. So not surprising to see that particular organization giving the recognition to the Petro, the Satoshi Nakamoto Prize, guys. Brazil's largest brokerage reportedly working on OTC Bitcoin brokerage. That is big news. Brazil is a massive economy, and being able to bring really OTC Bitcoin trading to the market will be huge in Brazil. There's so much big money there that would love to get into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular. So that would be a really good move. And of course, who wouldn't want to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrency from a beach looking like that? Continuing with South American news and transitioning into Africa, Venezuela and Peru, Bitcoin markets witness record volume. This is particularly on local Bitcoins. Local Bitcoins has been exploding in volume recently as people are really rushing into Bitcoin. So Peru is a new one on the list. Venezuela's been obviously doing a lot of Bitcoin and been in the news for Bitcoin a lot recently, but Peru, that's a very interesting new one to see. That's definitely a country that we're watching moving forward to see how the Bitcoin culture develops in Peru. Tanzania, also a new one on the list as far as getting a bit of press, but really exciting to see Bitcoin spreading globally. Zimbabwean startup Golix is set to enter the South African market. Very cool. Now, you may have heard of Golix before because they are the exchange in Zimbabwe where Bitcoin quite famously trades at a massive premium because there's not so much Bitcoin in Zimbabwe, and the demand for it is absolutely red hot as people try and exchange their fiat currency, whatever it might be, probably not Zimbabwean money, but South African rand or US dollars or whatever any of the other basket of currencies that are used in Zimbabwe might be. So pretty cool to see that move happening indeed. I think it'd be a very good move for that exchange. The Saudi telecom signs an MOU with blockchain specialized firm Consensus. Now, Consensus is such a cool firm. They're always out there getting these really interesting partnerships with really big organizations, with governments, working behind the scenes to really bring blockchain technology in a big way to the world. Cryptocurrency exchange Huobi launched London office, looks to expand beyond Asia, of course. Yet another exchange looking to expand its geographical footprint, moving to the UK. Interesting choice though, the UK, because obviously with Brexit they will be leaving the EU soon, so that will cut them off from the EU market. However, maybe we'll see them open up an office down for the Malta Beach Party with OKX and Binance. Might be a thing. BitHum to issue their own coin, backed by the success of the Binance coin and the KuCoin, which have had really massive movements in the markets. BitHum wants to hop on board the ICO train and have an ICO for their own coin. So watch out for more details of that. Although ironically, South Korean citizens will not be able to participate in that ICO. Big news from Tron. What is it, Tron? They've announced the mascot. Cool, Tron. Cool. Big news from Tyrion. They have integrated with Xero, secure accounting data. Now, if you don't know what Xero is the world's largest software for accounting. This is a really big partnership for Tyrion and gives, I think, Xero some good exposure in the blockchain space, but also gives Tyrion some good exposure outside of the blockchain space. So that is very cool. And final story for the day, suspected Icelandic mastermind of $2 million Bitcoin heist escaped prison and fled the country. Yes, this is straight out of the movies, guys. This is the mastermind behind stealing 600 ASICs in Iceland. Apparently he jumped out of the window of his prison, got down 60 kilometers away to the airport, hopped on a plane, apparently the same plane that's carrying the prime minister. Is there a conspiracy here? Potentially. And evaded capture when he landed at the airport in Sweden, currently still on the run. How does these things happen? But they do. Anyway, guys, that is all the news for today. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.